1983. The Cold War between the USA and the USSR was at its height, and the threat of nuclear war between the two countries was great. USA had countless Titan II nuclear missiles, and the USSR also had a stockpile of nuclear warheads as well as an advanced satellite system that tracked airborne US missiles in its airspace. Responsible for controlling the alarm system was a 44-year-old officer, Stanislav Petrov. His purpose was to inform his superiors of missiles launches by USA to USSR. If he spotted a US nuclear missile, he had orders to immediately inform commanders to strike back. But one event would test his duties to the limit. On the evening of September 26, Petrov was conducting satellite observations when the early warning alarm suddenly turned on. The system showed a US missile heading towards Russia. A few minutes later, the system was showing another US missile. More signals followed, and there were theoretically 5 missiles headed for the Soviet Union. For Petrov and his team, this meant only one thing: USA started a nuclear war. According to protocol, Petrov had to inform immediately so that the Soviets could retaliate. But he found that something didn't make sense. If the USA launched an attack against the USSR, they would have more than 5 missiles. There would be hundreds. Also, the early warning system was new and might not be 100% reliable. But there wasn't much time. In 23 minutes, USL missiles were theoretically headed for Russia. The lieutenant had a decision to make: to follow his protocol or his instinct. If he was wrong, the consequences would be enormous. Petrov began secure communication with military headquarters, knowing that what he would say might start a nuclear war. He decided he couldn't ignore his instinct. He reported that the system was malfunctioning and that the Soviet Union was not under missile attack. All Petrov had to do was to wait. Time ran out, and finally there was no threat. The alarm system returned to normal operation. He made the right decision. His brave decision probably saved the planet from nuclear annihilation. The question that remained was what caused the malfunctioning system to indicate an attack. It turned out that the satellite interpreted the sun line in the clouds as a missile launch. In the wake of the near-nuclear war, the Soviets improved their early warning system. The story remained under secrecy as the flaw in the early warning system exposed his superiors. The Cold War ended in 1991, and in 1998 the incident was revealed to the world. Petrov received several awards, and he is considered as a hero. On May 19 in 2017, he died of pneumonia.